Morning, day 13, looking for some. This is where I camped last night. After I took that video last night, I saw, I think, 2 more ticks. 2 more ticks, so what was that, 6 ticks here? That's more than all of the ticks I've seen in the rest of the trail put together, which was 4. So yeah, this is a bad tick spot. Anyway, hopefully I've not got any on me. I've done a lot of checking, and yeah, you can see what a morning it is. Look at the view. I think that's Underpool or it's Kinlochbervie, one of the two. That's Quinnig, mountains, Quinnig, I think. I've been looking at this mountain for quite a while on the hike. Yesterday we climbed up over this hill and down the end of this loch and back up here. In fact, we climbed over those hills off in the distance as well yesterday. The Kinlochbervie bridge is just the other side of this little hill. Don't know if I'll get a good view of it today or not. So today I'm hoping to get to Raconic. Raconic, I think that's how you pronounce it. A little town, it's the first town we'll come to, I think. Oh no, there's Ashfrey, I think. Tiny little hamlet, but Raconic's no much bigger. But if I can get there and camp there, that would be potentially within a day's hike of the Cape. So I want to get to Raconic today. Very windy in the tent last night. Sorry, very windy outside the tent. It was getting buffeted about quite a bit. I didn't really hear it because I had my earpods in, but the whole tent was shaking. Right, so gonna get packed up and hit the trail. That's looking back over what I did yesterday. The hill in the distance with a cloud over it was the first hill yesterday. So if you did that today, you'd be in the cloud for quite a while. And down into the glen, ridges, and then up over that. In the middle hill you see there. And this is the hill I'm climbing over today. Mountains coming into view. I think that's Arkle. Should say Foynavin. I think that might be Foynavin over there. Right, that mountain there is in fact Bait Stack. That's Loch Stack down below. That's Arkle ahead. And behind it is Foynavin. Just to correct my earlier video. And this looks like a steep descent all the way down to a road eventually. Don't stop now, keep going, you're on a road. Don't go in my shoe! What are you doing, man? Oh, see the size of this thing. Right, I'm going to walk to Cape Wrath with this caterpillar on my shoe.
Don't let it touch your skin, some of them are bad, don't they?
Oh, give me a wave. Oh, friendly motorbikers. Just come to the end of the road walking. That's Arkle over there. There's a bothy there. I was thinking of camping there tonight, but obviously I'm way ahead of plan. It's still morning, so that would have been quite a good spot to pitch your tent actually. It's still a glorious day. And there's that big silvery one in the distance, that's Foynavin. We should get a better view of that because we're going to walk up a track round into that area. That lovely house up there. Nice to see they've got a maroon Range Rover parked outside, which is very fitting. Nice posh colour. Right, that green shine. Oh, this is tiresome. Oh, this is actually quite dry. Quite a good bit actually. Taking ages to get anywhere here. Fine event. That's where I've come down from, there in Raeconach. Bloody knackered, but it's only 24. Oh, what a difference a day makes. This is my camping spot here. This is my view. So in order to get here, I had to walk over a marathon. I think it was 43 kilometres in the end. A lot of it through bog. A lot of it up over hills. Oh, so my feet are a bit trash now. I've got quite a nasty blister on my second little toe, but I think it's worth it. I'm now basically the next beach south of Sandwood Bay, so it's about 7 or 8 kilometres to Sandwood Bay from here, so I'll get to the Cape tomorrow and then figure out how to get away from the Cape. Yeah, I'm very much focused on the next step all the time. So the next step is getting to Cape, and that's tomorrow. It should be tomorrow morning, maybe lunchtime. Tomorrow's going to be really hot. It's going to be over 20 degrees. So I really want to get there as early as possible to get out the heat, to be honest. And then probably find somewhere to camp between there and walking round the loch to Durness, because the ferryman's not running, I don't think, so the bus isn't running either, so it's going to be left to my legs to get me to Durness, walking cross country and round the bottom of the loch between the Cape and Durness. So, lovely spot this. I think I'm just going to crash out though. May have a bit of chocolate and then crash out. Knackered. start of day 14. I just left the campsite, the wild campsite, pretty much on the beach. Tents full of sand, sun's out, guns out. It's going to be really hot today, so watch that. Just try and squeeze my belly through the gate. And we're off. So a bit off the route here. So I think it'll be well to climb up a hill to get back on the Cape Wrath Trail. I think it's probably about a kilometre and a half to get back up there. And that's actually the end of the road, the start of the path to Sandwood Bay, and it's 7 kilometres to Sandwood Bay. So that should be easy enough to get there, but then it's quite a challenging route to the Cape itself over Pathos ground, but we're used to that. Nice eyelashes. It's a pleasure. You just carry on. It's actually quite tempting to jump in, but it's first thing in the morning, so if I'd been walking for hours and hours, I might have. This is where you want to come for a beach holiday. It's going to be in the 20s today. It's just a short walk from the road, and there's no one else here. And it's even fresh water. Beautiful. That's a freshwater loch over there. Oh, there's some hiker or someone down there walking to that old ruin. Wonderful. And right, I can see the lighthouse. See the video. It's just poking up above the headland over there. I can see the top of the lighthouse. So I'll walk around a bit more. Start to see Sandwood Bay. It's a massive beach. Probably need to just wait until I'm round a bit more to see the whole thing. But yeah, there is the lighthouse. Thanks Sandwood Bay. Thanks for all the sand in my shoes. the flagpole, the red flag. It's all go. Imagine coming here and seeing a red flag. Oh my god. So the hikers have gone down there. Climbing up through the gap between the hills. I've come up here quite high because the ground's pretty hard up here. So I'm going pretty quick. I won't have much bog or anything, but we'll need to go onto a right around, so much longer distance. But I think it'll be easier, quicker, better. And if I get hacked off, I can always just go up over this hill. It's not a big hill. Get closer. That's where I've come from. That's where I'm going. As you can see, well, the sea on both sides of that pointy bit of land, so we're running out of Scotland. I can see the Cape basically, I can't see the lighthouse from here. This pathless terrain's getting a bit old. Yeah, so it's there. How far is that? It is 5.5 kilometres to go. Sea stack in the distance there. Right, that's 1 kilometre to go now. Last kilometre of how many has it been? A lot. Hundreds. Still can't see it. Well, hello, Mr. Lighthouse. Way! Oh, look at that! Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful lighthouse. Oh God. Oh, over half a kilometre to go. Speechless, just speechless. I hope they've got iron brew. I know, I'm going to run. I'm going to run the last bit. Oh, Jesus Christ, his back's heavy. Oh, okay, I'll just run through the gate. I'll run through the gate up here. Oh, the gate. Oh. Jesus Christ, his back weighs a ton. Okay, that's enough running. Yeah, run with this bag. Right, so that's it. Here I'm on. I've had some food in the Ozone Cafe, sitting in there on my own. I had loads of toast with beans, and then I had some cheese and pickle sandwiches and about 5 cans of iron brew. So yeah, it's a nice cafe actually. Food's good, plentiful. So now, yeah, that's all over. There's no bus, no ferry, so how do I get out of here? I need to escape from I need to escape from Cape Wrath. I think I need to do a lot of hiking basically, so I've changed my socks and it's all go again. I'm just going to start walking along the road towards where the ferry goes to Durness, and then hopefully I'll be able to get the ferry. Even though he's not running, he might just run for me, because you know I'm special. Let's hope. That's it. That's Lighthouse, so I'm done. It's not anticlimactic. Right, off we go again. Hello. Oh. Seen so many lizards. You're coming backwards. There's Sandwood Bay. Hey, why don't I go there for a nice beach holiday? I just need to clamber over about God knows how many kilometres of bog, but hey ho, it's a nice beach, eh? Don't know where I'm stopping tonight with a tent. What's the point of this? Anything that's here will have come up this track anyway. We're road signs into the wilderness. Still in the danger zone. Do not pick up any objects in this area. Especially objects shaped like balls. Yeah. I think I know why the bus isn't running. To be honest, they're both up there. This lovely flat grass. Alright, there's my home. There's the wind going that way, so should be alright. So a lovely evening again. I'm about 9 kilometres towards the ferry, which isn't on. I think it's about 17 kilometres in total, so I'll have about 8 kilometres to walk tomorrow to the ferry, if it's on. So we'll find out tomorrow if I get the ferry, obviously, and I'll be going up these hills there. So, what a view, eh? Another delightful. I ate so much of that cafe, I don't know if I'll make dinner tonight or not, but we've got water, over here. Go to it, drink some, maybe cook some pasta, got a wee soup thing, maybe have that. So right, okay, so that's basically it for today. Got to the Cape, and now it's just a kind of 2-day hike to get to civilization, otherwise known as Durness. Yeah, it's just a wee insight into what goes on in Grant's tent in the evening. So I've got some water boiling away there, or trying to boil. My shoes drying, got my feet drying. There's one foot, I've got another one somewhere else. Just having this crappy wee thing just now, because I'm quite full after all that lunch at the Ozone Cafe at the Cape. Got various things charging up from a big fat power bank. Got all my clothes for tomorrow stashed in here at the bottom, which will be at my feet. Not got my bed blown up or anything yet, but you can see how tidy everything is. The main thing is this boiling water is away over there in the wind, so if it does spill over, fall over, I'm not going to get boiling hot water on me. It's looking a bit shaky. So yeah, just going to have a wee snack just now. I've got other meals in here, but I've got some pasta and some dehydrated meals still. Oh my god, if this stays upright it'll be a miracle. Yeah, so I went down to get, that's my dirty water, that's just straight from the burn into my bottle there. This is my clean bottle, so this has been through my filter. My filter being this thing, so it gets squeezed through a filter, so it takes any impurities out. What a lovely evening again. So yeah, that's a tour of Grant's home for most of the last 2 weeks. Oh my god, that's still shaking about. Right, I better go. Bye. What day is it then? Overall day 15, yep. This is where I slept, leaving no trace. And what a lovely beach this is. I didn't go to the beach, I was here quite late. There's a water source right there, both out there with people. I'm heading this way, so off to Durness today by Hook. Probably stay in the campsite there tonight, and then it's all the buses home. So let's get on with it. So back to the creepy junction with a creepy battered old bus. Don't know what that is. This time I'm heading east. Well, after having 2 lunches and 2 dinners yesterday, I might fail the 7 foot wide criteria. Weak bridge, 7.5 tons. Imagine driving a 7.5 ton vehicle down this track. Can't I see it, right? I don't think it'd make it, to be honest. I'm still in the danger zone here. Still watching out for flying bombs. Looks like I'm through the boundary for the danger zone. There's a flagpole in the middle of the moor over there. So that's good, I feel safer already. I can just see a bit of sea over there, I think. Nah, that's a loch. So this is a loch, a sea loch that I might need to hike round the bottom of, but looks like is it Durness head? That's certainly near Durness over there. And civilization. There's seals down on the beach there. That's something you don't see that often. Not many seals. So I managed to get a lift across the water with the group of 4 lovely ladies who were staying at Cape Wrath yesterday, which is good. Now look, things are looking up. Things are definitely looking up. Oh yes. Where is that? Straight ahead. So just coming into Durness now. There is a hotel here, so there'll be a pub. Right, so this is probably near the end of my videos from out on the Cape Wrath Trail, even though I'm not on it and I've not been on it for about a day now. That's been about 24 hours since I finished it, and it's taken that long to get to Durness, which is your nearest town. You can either come here or you can go back to Kinlochbervie, where the bus was. I know, Bella, I do you want to be on YouTube? Very nice campsite, this, very friendly. Yeah, so I thought I'd do maybe a few kind of roundups, because I've spent so long, I've spent my time putting up my tent here because it's such a lovely day. My bare feet, my feet are alright, you know, considering what they've been through for 2 weeks. Look at this. This is the tent that came with me. This has been my partner for the last 2 weeks. What a joy. What a class act. In fact, I remember at Morvik when I was putting the tent away, there was a runner went past and he shouted, "Go Scarp," or something, or "Well, always lovely to see a Scarp," he shouted over. I thought, my goodness. So yeah, people love seeing this thing. But having said that, about 1 minute after that guy ran past shouting "Go Scarp," that's when I broke my tent, snapped the pole. But hey, I'll be able to get that fixed. Oh, what a joy that tent is. Maybe I should go through all the other major pieces of kit here and just do almost a mini review while it's fresh in my head. So yeah, 11 out of 10 for the tent. If you want a decent tent, this is the tent. Fantastic. Did I say it's pretty good? It's pretty good. Okay, next up, the shoes. Hoka. Speed Goats. I think these are Speed Goat 4. They're knackered. They're absolutely done in. Like the grips have all gone. They're starting to peel away there. They've been very good, to be fair, but they are completely knackered. I think they're only meant to last a few hundred miles, like 500 miles tops. And these have done the West Highland Way. I think they've done a few other things as well, but not much more. I don't wear them when I'm not out on a proper long distance trail, because obviously I don't want to wear them out. But they are basically worn out now. But you do get a hell of a lot of grip with these. The other thing I did notice was one of the main reasons people go for these is when they get wet, they dry very fast, and they did dry incredibly quickly. So your feet do get wet, but they dry quick, and well, they're Speedgoat 5 actually. So yeah, they just did what it says on the tin for them, really, this trip, and they're very good. There's a few bits, like there's something hard in there, and I've been really reluctant to try and pull it out unless it's part of the actual shoe, and I basically dismantle my shoe while out on the trail. But these, I don't think I'll be wearing these much longer. I think they'll be going in the bin soon, but they were brilliant. Out of 10, I'd give them 8 out of 10 for the pockets. So just briefly on the clothes I'm wearing. North Face fleece, just does what you expect it to do. It's been good. It actually dries really quick as well, which is good. It keeps me warm when I need it. Now, this Rab top, 10 out of 10 for these. When you got one of these, you never go back, I don't think. I've seen other people on the trail with these, and you can tell it's their favourite top. The wicks away sweat, dries out fast. I love these bits because that's just so handy. So it keeps your hand covered in, it stops your sleeve rolling up if you're putting your fleece on. Everything about these Rab tops are just top notch. 10 out of 10. Trousers, these are the Decathlon Forclaz, I think it's their own brand, and they're actually really water resistant. They're not waterproof obviously, but they really do. I was wading through that river just near the end there. I was surprised, my legs didn't really feel like they were getting wet as I was wading through the river. These are, and they dry really fast as well. Bit manky now, mind you. Underwear, I won't bother showing you that, but I wear Under Armour. Not the kind you can just get off the internet. I have to go into the shop, the Under Armour shop, and get these particular ones. That's quite a personal preference thing, I guess, but that's what I wear there. On to the next thing. Next, my watch. So this is important because it's my main navigation device. It's a Garmin Fenix 6, and it's really excellent, really good. I'd say again 10 out of 10 for this boy. You can get a Fenix 7 now. I don't know what that does, it's so much better than this, but because this is phenomenal. I pre-programmed the routes on a daily basis, so what I thought at the start I would do each day. So I think I had 15 or 16 days worth, including the escape from Cape Wrath. I did end up going halfway through a day, so I just needed to be aware of where I was in the plan, and that's alright, that doesn't really matter. But yeah, oh, fantastic. Now, just to note, I didn't depend on this for navigation. I did also have my mobile phone, which I kept topped up, and I have subscribed to OS Maps, and downloaded offline copies of the OS Maps, so I could navigate with my phone if I had to. And in addition to those two systems, I have the paper maps from Harvey's along with a compass in my bag. Hardly ever use the paper maps, never use my compass, but it was there if things went a bit peak-tong with my other devices. I could always resort to the old school method. I did look at the Harvey map in like in bed at night to have a wee look at what was coming up, to count kilometres and stuff and have a wee look. And I did actually go off my planned route around about Strathcarron. I changed my mind and I went on a completely unplanned route for a little while, but that was fine because I had the maps and I knew where I was going, and eventually I knew how to rejoin my planned route. But that's, you know, obviously a vital piece of equipment in your navigation. So I had three forms of navigation, so I wasn't relying on a single system there, because obviously you don't want to get lost in the west coast of Scotland. Oh, the sun's gone away. It's been burning hot. Right, so I'll review the sleep system as one. So I've got an insulated air mattress from Nemo. So this is the Nemo Tensor insulated, long and wide. So I've got the long and wide version of this uninsulated, and that I used along with, again, Nemo equipment, the Riff men's long down sleeping bag. Good, it's 800 FP. Can't remember what FP stands for. 800. That's the down rating. Good for -9. This was a bit problematic. So this is one of the things that didn't work so well. I was almost every night. Now this will be my 12th night in this system, and I'm hoping it's going to be cold tonight because I've been so hot every night. Apart from two. There was 2 nights fairly early on, I think in Knoydart, where it got really cold, and I was glad I was in these sleeping bag and mattress. But most nights I've been so hot I can't sleep. I've been sweating. So I don't know what. I used these in the West Highland Way in October, and they were great. I thought they're the best things ever, you know. But this trip, it's been horrible. It's been horrible at night. I don't know if I need to get a sleeping bag liner. You can get like bamboo liners, or is it maybe even silk liners that keep you cool. I felt like I was sleeping in something that was synthetic, so it just made me so hot. It was a furnace, and the fact I was lying on an insulated pad just made it worse. All my body heat bounced off that back into me. So yeah, that's been a bit of a failure. It's a bit harsh to give it a low rating, but I'd say, you know, for this trip, 4 out of 10. But what can you do? Take a lighter sleeping bag, and those 2 freezing nights, well, I could have put my down jacket on in bed right enough. So yeah, it's been the wrong choice of sleep system for such a tropical country on this trip. It's different in the winter though, but yeah, that's where I made a mistake this trip. I've brought the wrong bed basically, and really suffered, and I'll probably suffer tonight again. But you learn. At least I didn't freeze to death. Yeah, they're good, but yeah, not for the conditions I was in this trip. Next up is the bag. So much like I said, my tent was my companion for these 2 weeks. Your bag really is your companion, isn't it? I mean, that's your shell that you're carrying on your back, because you feel like a snail going up the trail for days on end. Everything you own is in this one piece of equipment, and I can't really fault it. Some people would say 48 litres is a bit small, but if I got a bigger one, that would mean I'd pack more weight, and I wouldn't want to carry any more weight than I did. I think I was usually carrying about 14 kilograms. When I'd have when I'd have about a litre of water on me and a full pack of food, it'd be probably about 14 kilograms. I don't want to carry any more than that. Not through the terrain you've got in the Cape Raft Trail. You've got enough to deal with without a really heavy backpack. So yeah, this is I think it's quite a hard bag to actually buy. It's usually out of stock, sold out, because it's very popular. But yeah, can't really fault it. So yeah, excellent. 10 out of 10 for the bag as well. Okay, just to finish off the video, I thought I'd answer a few questions people tend to have. First one is, would I do it again? Now, this has really surprised me, because I really did think it'd be a case of, right, I've now done the Cape Raft Trail, I can tick that off, don't need to do that again. But actually, when I finished it, just hours or a couple of days after, I was contemplating perhaps doing it even next year or the year after, so it's definitely something I would do again. It's maybe a bit less daunting once you've done it. And the next one is, what was my favourite part? I would have to say Knoydart, purely for its ruggedness, its spectacular landscape, the high mountains. It's just the most interesting part of the whole trail. And the corresponding question, what was my least favourite part? It was most probably the long tracks after Ullapool and after Oikel Bridge. They just seemed to go on forever. The landscape didn't change fast, and it was a bit less inspiring, shall we say. Next up, what would I change? Probably my zigzag route in the middle at Strathcarron, where I went east, then west, then east again. I probably could have done that in about a day less, so yeah, I would think about my route a bit more carefully next time if I was to do it. And finally, what's next for me? Well, I would have to say getting back to claiming Munros, back to my roots you might say, and probably finishing my second round of Munros. So that's what's next for me. And yeah, very different from the long distance walking. Thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope if you're watching it because you're planning to do the Cape Raft Trail, I hope you found it very useful. As I say, like, subscribe and comment on this video.